Is this it, or is this something else?
Welcome to Gearbox University,
Oh, this
where
is
inquisitive minds encounter compelling opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your intellectual horizons and enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity.
Oh,
Finally,
right.
there's the
I never
College of
did play
whatever
Godfall.
the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a
It came out
Borderlands
last
movie?
year.
It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative
Hey, my favorite
opportunities you
character.
can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
This is when, in big letters, it just says nerd. Fake science, fake science. Hey, Ben. Have the Borderlands games ever been funny? They've had a couple times where, like, a line or situation was funny, but, like, didn't get, like, a laugh necessarily from me. But, when they're trying to be funny, no, not really. Oh, I would love to see Budapest someday.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford,
Great, here we go.
the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands
Why don't you show us a
franchise
trick
all of
and
the great games
disappear?
that we do at Gearbox.
Fucking idiot.
And I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries.
We've been in
doing
front
all
of a
kinds
green
amazing
screen
stuff.
all day.
Actually, look, this is. Let me. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second?
Yes.
This is Eli Roth, our director.
I have mixed opinions about Eli
Hey,
Roth.
everybody.
I'm not
This
gonna
is,
get into here.
E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers, and you've got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This
Yeah,
is going to
yeah,
be a
yeah,
blast.
congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we could show that.
This is,
this is the stunt one. That's
This
a
is
foam one.
video game fans will recognize this as the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity. and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a real one.
Good at that.
But Kate's amazing. Kate's she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable?
The only character I want to see.
I can't wait for you to see. Kate is a god.
I saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Clock on the Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally
This
done
whole
it.
thing
We wanna
feels
make
like
a
they
real
wish
great
Randy would
science
fuck
fiction
off.
movie.
Oh,
We
so
don't
they
wanna make
really
just
are
make a
part of the
great
game
video
industry
game
then.
adaptation of it. I just want it to be a great.
That's the key,
a
right?
great You just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
We want
and
this to
introduce them to Borderlands. They're gonna love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience, and the experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with, but just a world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like the Weesiway, Florian.
That cast is so
Florian
weird.
is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin
doing
is
amazing.
rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
he's
watching
playing like a
Kevin
full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
trying to
first
get a
AD,
shot. You go get him.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys.
Leave.
Come with me. I'm
Just
gonna see if I
leave.
can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man. And
You're
then,
right. It
Iron
really
Man
does
was
seem
the
like
executive
nobody
producer.
wants him around.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time for comic books. And the pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game. And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand, we get hit up from Hollywood people all the time, and it's a different world. What we have to do to make video games is a completely different skill set than what you care about in making these incredible films. And I wanted to make sure that if we were going to partner with somebody on the film side, that it was with people that cared about our
This
universe,
is E3,
cared about
right?
our fans.
I
and
didn't
cared about
load the wrong
character and
VOD.
the worlds that we
Okay.
created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done. And I probably beat you up for 2 years plus.
Oh yeah.
We called it dating for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. I remember.
You remember we were dating for years, yes, and but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you
we're
know what?
here.
We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. Feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
And we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah. Well,
We're about 2/3 of
The
the way done.
cast
Look at
for this movie
What do you like?
We have a really
is
funny
fucking
shot.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
With the trash.
No.
We should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I can't stop
was told
saying
that
I
it.
don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way.
I mean, you could have just edited it.
We can't
It's
show.
video.
Yes.
It's
I
not
don't wanna-
live.
Okay, so guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands, the film, is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested.
The Discord
in seeing more
sound
about
was their
the,
little
the new
joke of
game
Eli
that
Roth
that
coming
have
in
announced,
to the
and
thing.
learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way.
See?
Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the
What about Borderlands got so big
With
that they have all these
Science,
people
you too can be the
even
conductor
pretending
of the
to
poop
care?
train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
Homeworld remastered.
Homeworld game
Okay.
started in the mid 90s.
Hey, a
It would be
real
the
video game.
first ever truly 3D RTS.
I've always felt like I'm too stupid to play this game, so I never
So
did.
that was a big deal in, you know, the late 90s.
Every time I've seen this game, it was confusing to me. Holy shit, a new Homeworld. Well, I'm probably still too stupid for one of those, so...
Fate.
So we've seen this. I think I'm gonna turn it down
Soars
just a
on the
little
wind.
bit.
It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
This cast is also fucking crazy for like video game shit. I just don't understand like what people see, and like Borderlands is fine game loop. I don't see why it's like a phenomenon with people that make real things. Don't get it.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
I really hate that character. It's too bad too, because without that character, I think I would like that probably.
Yeah, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, you know, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much. So we're absolutely excited to talk about
That dragon
all
looks
of our
cool.
new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I wonder how far along that game is.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Wait, what? Are we just bouncing back and forth between the Homeworld and
Here we are years
Borderlands?
later, and we keep looking at like, well, Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
What is going on? All right.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty.
This game looks neat.
Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry,
Maybe like on a
return
sale
to
or
your
something.
village and use
I would
those
consider it.
resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed.
I really
forever.
just kind of like how it
So take
looks.
heed.
The like
The
illustration.
heavens rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands.
Also,
to
ARPGs
break
are
their
just fun.
heights, and face
So an
fierce
ARPG
creatures.
with like
And with great
survival
risks
stuff in
comes
it
great rewards.
seems neat.
But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way.
That's neat looking.
And it's time for us to end their path
There's
of
things I like
destruction.
about the looks of this.
Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla can't wait.
Yeah, it looks neat.
Hello everyone, my name is Jean Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depth to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it and take it down, whatever the cost. Otherwise,
Looks
it's game
less
over.
like what I
You can
want.
of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come.
I don't want to
In the
do
meantime,
a
you can
nightly
already pre-order the game right
defense
now to earn exclusive
thing
items
from a
and be
giant.
among the first to defend Midgard against Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for
True.
watching.
They do say that.
Sell sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the O Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of carrot. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
Is this Homeworld? Oh. Oh, even better. It's a game that came out last year. Amazing.
But our fight has just begun.
Amazing. Not only is it a game that came out last year, it's the lowest quality version of the game coming out that came out last year. Amazing. This is worth E3 time. Let's be real, the only reason why there's a Gearbox thing here is to pimp the Borderlands movie and that new Borderlands Wonderlands thing. And they were trying to scrape together more stuff to take up time.
It is time, my champion.
Know how this is going to end.
I guess I didn't realize before just how Warframe this game is. It's kind of crazy.
I was never just your brother. I am your god.
And after all your promises, you've ripped it.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hain, and I'm the Senior Technical Producer at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play, so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together. And if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are
Wait,
just
what?
the tip of the iceberg because we are
There
so
wasn't
excited
matchmaking
to launch
before?
our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more. But alongside Fire and Darkness, we're also releasing
There's
a
things
free
about this
content
game I
update,
think
which
look
we're calling
cool.
The Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update is a new endgame.
It just kind of seems like they
Lightbringer.
don't have an
In Lightbringer,
announcement
players
worthy
will
of
fight off the
E3.
darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal Gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a
Smug.
huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game.
Cool.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much for your time today. It is
All of
an
that
honor
stuff
to
they
be
just
here,
said seems
and I hope
like
you enjoy
fine.
the rest of your E3.
There's a really unique
Oh, here we
tone
go.
and vibe
Let's
and
let's
feel
hear
to
from our
Homeworld that
homework
hasn't been emulated
correspondent.
since.
Thank you for that Homeworld update.
It's not a prequel. It's not a remaster. It is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
Homeworld is a fun game, not when you're an idiot like I am.
University for your higher education endeavors. As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections in our chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting events, but try not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this.
I bet if you liked Borderlands, this was the best show of E3.
About our latest scholastic offerings.
I bet you're
Gearbox
stoked.
University. We can shape your future because thinking for yourself is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him?
No.
I think he wants to meet you
I
guys.
really don't like Kevin Hart. Like, at all. I've never liked
Kevin,
him.
you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty
Great.
pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. It's a great
Well, I'm
opportunity.
6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role right now.
dude, you are freaking awesome. Like, you don't understand. Like, you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This
Thank
is
you.
amazing watching you work.
You know
you're
what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for. Because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea. My
Man.
job is to come in, not only be prepared.
I don't necessarily think this was an option, but
We're doing it. I've seen some.
I just
I've
think
seen
of
some pretty,
somebody like
it's
Idris
intense.
Elba or
No one's ever
something
seen you like this
as
before.
Roland.
I can honestly say, man, Eli
It's
is doing
just
such a phenomenal job.
like my heart sinks when I see who they actually
He's
got.
working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast.
I just think of other
Jamie,
people that like
Ariana,
actually
myself,
have
Flo,
that
the
like
director, Eli, Jack Black. You put amazing
charisma to
people
be like
together. So,
a
shout out to
soldier
Unity
type.
Team at Gearbox. Shout out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be
No,
phenomenal.
totally. He
Shouts
totally
out
wouldn't
to,
do it.
To the world of Pandora knowers. Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when
How-
you see how real we have
How
made
did
it
this
become.
happen?
From a
I
place of
really
vision,
liked Borderlands 1. I had a fun time with that game.
Wow, you're making me cry, man. My eyes are welling up.
No.
Hey, thank
How
you,
did we
man.
get
I
here?
appreciate you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the
All
weight
right,
room.
I'll see you later.
I got a weight room in here. Just Roland lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Kevin.
What's up?
Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys! I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work.
I
to
mean,
do.
I'm
We're a little
obviously
bit
gonna
more
see
than
this
halfway done
movie.
with production, and but you know what? Back at home,
Yeah,
at
I
Gearbox,
still like
all
one.
the great people that created this universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox. We're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
I sure hope we get a Homeland, a Homeworld rather, update. Oh, you know what? I just realized that's gonna get me super claimed. 100%. Does that mean that this conference is over now? They can't have, like, even going into this, I was thinking about, it's like, they can't have much to talk about, right? Like, Wonderlands is the thing that they have to talk about. And they kind of didn't. Honestly. They kind of didn't. Man. This seems like the sort of thing that should have been pre-3. This should have been on, like, the game, not the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley's thing, in my opinion. Alright, what do we give this one? This is a D, right? This is like...
And
or whatever.
the Gearbox presentation
Like, it's
is
an
a
F,
wrap.
right? Like, it's a
My
fail.
goodness, I have so many thoughts. Oh,